Hi, my name's Kate and welcome to my game Around the World in 30 minutes. So I've got the game board set up basically. You can see it's a Trivial Pursuit style game. Each of these big circles and each of the squares relates to a country in the world. So the teacher can choose any 6 countries that they like. I have chosen 6, one from each continent. I've discounted Antarctica and I've included another Asian country. So so I've got America, China, India, Argentina, France, and South Africa. So basically what we do to start the game is we've got a group. We can either play in small groups or we can play as individuals. You can have up to 6 people playing as individuals or 6 groups. So each group gets one of these little wheels. Everybody starts in the middle. So say we've got 3 groups playing, got 3 in the middle. So if I've got a group of players, it's we add everybody's ages up. So it might be if you've got a class of year 6s, they're 11 or 12, I think. So I might be 12 and 1 month, or I might be 11 and 9 months. So we add all those up and in my group, and we come to a number, and everybody else's group adds theirs up, and then whoever's group has the oldest or is the oldest, then they go first. It's probably not fair. Me being the baby of the family, I don't think that's very fair, but you know, that's okay. So every group also gets play money, okay? So you can use whatever you like. I've used coloured paper clips. So I've got 3 different colours here. The teachers can use whatever they like. I know that most classrooms have counters, lots of them, so that might be a really good thing to use. Otherwise you can get some plastic money. You can buy like plastic money from Kmart, but teachers usually strap for cash anyway, so they don't want to go out and buy frivolous things like that. Anyway, so each of these is worth a certain amount. So my yellow, for instance, that's going to be worth 50 cents. My red is going to be worth $1, and my green is going to be worth $2. So 50 cents buys me 1 move on the board, $1 buys me 2 moves, and $2 buys me 3 moves. So this is where strategy starts to really come into the game, because I don't want to run out of money, but I need to try and get around the board and try and get to all of the areas so I can get around the world. So say for instance, so I'm going first, it's my turn. I've decided I'm going to go for 3 spaces on the board, so I'm going to use the green. So I put that in the bank, and then I go my turn. So I like pink. Pink's my favourite, so I'm going to go pink, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and I've landed on yellow. Yellow's China, so I'm going to go to the yellow card. I'm going to pick it up. Now, actually, I wouldn't do this. Someone from the other team would do this, so they would pick up the yellow card, okay? So they would pick up this card, and this is card number 23, so I've shuffled the cards. So I'll wait to write that down on the recording sheet, but card number 23, the question is, China has the world's largest population. how many people live in China? So A is 25 million, B is 1.37 billion, or C is 90 million. Now, if I'm in a group, I can discuss that with my friends and I can say, what do you guys think it is? And, you know, my partner might say to me, well, I've heard that China has 1 billion people, over 1 billion people, so I reckon it's B. So we, you know, continue to discuss that between ourselves. Meanwhile, the other groups are also discussing the answer because they have to answer it too. So everybody gets a recording sheet like this, and they all have to answer the questions. Okay, so that's all good. So we know that the answer is B. So I then write down card 23 and answer B. I can write the entire answer if I like, or I can just write A, B, or C. That's fine. Okay, and then we keep that card aside because we don't want to use that one again, so we put that to the side. Now, because I got the answer right, I get my money back. So that comes back to me. If I got the answer wrong, then I would lose my money. It would stay in the bank. So, yeah. So that's pretty much the game. We continue around. I tried to make it as inclusive as possible. You could use this particular game set up for any subject at all. It's very flexible. You can change it however you like. And yeah, that's my game. Thanks very much.